Hello. I'm here to do your guys' daily reading and I was debating which deck I should use. And I was thinking I'm going to use this deck and we'll just see how this goes. I forget this is the Fairy Lights deck. It's pretty cool. It's more of it's different from the Rider Waite's deck because it's more of an artistic nature and it makes you use your outside thinking a little bit more. And so for those of you that are more a black and white type nature, like seeing things pretty analytical or pretty, you like tangible things, like a solid thing, like something that like that is a chess piece, right? A game piece. And someone else could go and look at it as artistic and look at it and say, wow, there's a circle there and there's some little whatever doodads, and that looks like something like a little a little nipple. Look, there's felt. So yeah, that's how this deck is compared to Rider Waite, which is more of a still touching on your artistic part of yourself, but an intuition, but it also kind of has more of a pretty much more knowledgeable type thing, something that's more acceptable to society regarding everyday life and things in that nature. Whereas this is going to really make you think outside of the box and see situations. And some of them may be everyday situations, but then again, it's going to make you really look at how it fits into your life, how it may be reflecting to you. Because this would be the Nine of Swords, right? This Nine of Swords is a cold energy, basically. This is something with no emotions to it, but we still have emotions when we're in this kind of energy. But look at the picture, it pretty much portrays to you what maybe chaos would be, cold energy chaos, or it could mean to you something totally different. Maybe you might look at the color and it might show that this is coming out of the chaos, the colors of the gold and the white, like there's a brighter day outside. It's all in the eye of the beholder and how we've basically been brought up, how much have we been held back, and what have we explored without the limitations of other people putting on us. What have you managed to escape from a society that tells you what you should and should not think? So yeah, in reality, you can't really, there's some parts of your mind that just cannot be controlled. So today might be today is going to actually be maybe a kind of analytical day. Maybe not in major form, but for some people it could happen to become one of those days where you're going to end up really overanalyzing things and hopefully not piss other people off that you actually need. Because the moon is in Virgo, and sometimes, like with Virgo, they're more into the energy of Virgo would be more into, being more in the logical sense, looking at things from a logical point of view and not really putting emotion to it. Even though Virgos are very emotional, they still like to analyze things and check things out and really examine it and make sure that it's perfect. I got two of them. So yeah, I've seen the ups and the downs, and yes, Virgos, well, my Virgos are kind of pretty much blunt. They have almost this point of no empathy, but yet they do have empathy. It's just that they both look at things pretty much from a logical point of view. And being a Cancer mom, wow, imagine how that goes, being an emotional or over-emotional person for many years, having an emotional person with an emotional person does not work. It can drive two people just a lot of fights, a lot of not knowing and understanding. So today might be a little bit longer. Hopefully I don't over go, but there's I'm using the astrology too. Like I have a little page I check out. So Yeah, if anyone wants to go and timestamp for the signs, they can go ahead and do that after this is posted. I'll be fine with that. But I do have like little sextiles, like planets opposing, and sometimes that might just, have an effect on how your life is going. So we'll just take a look at that. So we're going to start off with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on with you guys? And if these come in reverse, I will flip them back up because I do not like to read these cards in reverse. I'll just say, hey, looks like you might be actually overlooking or maybe re-looking or being blocked in some way in that aspect, whatever the card is. So as far as getting up at home, what's going on in home and in your emotions, and this almost feels like my weekly reading. But okay, since Virgo is, the moon just moved into Virgo, so we're just going to do this. Hello, thank you for the thumbs up. Hi, Champagne. This is Virgo. Okay, Virgo isn't actually the moon today, so that's really awesome because I just checked that out. And yesterday it was in Leo, so this may be more really important for you when I get to Virgo, as far as reading for Virgo for your moon sign. So that may have an impact on you, on what's going on in the home, in your emotions and your emotional personality, how you're coming off to other people. That's how I look at emotional personality, because sometimes we can close off our emotions and show an asshole personality. Oh gosh. Or sometimes we can be a clingy personality, but that's all in the emotions. And Virgos aren't too clingy, I don't think. And so if you have Virgo moon, you're really in your emotions with the Virgo, because your moon sign is supposed to be relevant to how you respond emotionally to people and also to your own self. So, and how you take things as far as emotions, and that can run havoc with your feelings. Okay, so Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on for your home, your emotions. And we have the Ten of Swords. It did come in reverse, and this person, it looks like he's like wanting to creep up on somebody and just walking away. Like he landed on the shore and he's checking out the scenery, maybe looking for something. So this is maybe completing something in the emotions. As far as this is concerned, like this is air energy, so there's not going to be very much emotion, just a sense of a sigh, like, I'm finally done with this, but you may be reevaluating the situation regarding that. And as far as it being in the home, if this is a home-related situation, then there's a project or there's some fighting that's most likely finished, stopped, come to an end, or it may be being rehashed or being reanalyzed, because, even though Virgo is in the moon, Virgo does analyze. They do like to get to the nitty-gritty. So since it came in reverse, I'm going to say that maybe you're reanalyzing something that's already finished, and hopefully you're not going to rehash it out with anybody. And the other important one I'm going to do is Mercury, which is your communication today. Like, how are you coming off talking with other people? How are you communicating with other people today? Because it's going to have, there's some problem solving going on, which is pretty good. You can go it's going to be in relation to whatever falls in your challenge position. You're going to have problem solving, and that's going to be communicating about that. And it's in Pisces, which is going to be emotional. So hopefully it's not using your emotional intellect to get your way about something. But as far as that, it's like, wow, we have the Eight of Swords, so there's more communication. This is most likely what you're communicating to other people, or what you're going to be communicating today is about something that you felt really stuck in and trapped within your own mind, not really knowing how to get out of a situation. That's pretty cool. So I'll pull a card for this Saturn, actually, that's where you're limited, actually. So I was wrong. Your problem solving skill is going to be with what is it that your self-restriction still can be a challenge, though. So I'm going to find out what's going on there. And we have being able to walk away from something, walk away from emotions, walk away from things and go on a new journey. So this is 2 8s. It's like mirroring yourself. This is trying to problem solve a situation. Then this is your limitation, is staying stuck in a situation that maybe you're not really super duper happy about, and you don't have your wish fulfillment. You're still trying to achieve something, but it's just not happening, and you feel stuck. I can really see that, how that's really, correlating with each other. So since this did come in reverse here, you are rehashing this idea, something it's already finished. So maybe you do need to walk away, right? It's like, okay, you can walk away from this, but you're problem solving how to get out of feeling stuck and trapped. Where can you go? That's something that you're going to have to communicate with somebody today about, if this is your situation. And then as far as Venus, like, this would be about romantic inclinations and attraction. Let's see what's going on, Aries, on that. We have the Three of Pentacles. So this is about the home and money situation and material aspects, trying to get together with somebody regarding a project, trying to bring something together, trying to correlate some plans regarding the home or about your money, but or something materialistic. But I'm going to say that this would be more like you're trying to get together, get these people, get someone that you actually are attracted to involved in some type of project, trying to get them to see your way. And let's see, it's got an effect with Mars, and we have oh boy, we have the Page of Swords here. So, and that's in your challenge position. So these two right here, this says that you may be coming on too strong. You're trying to go down a new path. You're trying to really try to get this person to listen to you, like really try to get them. But you're trying to figure out how can I do this? How can I communicate to this person, without coming on too strong? Because maybe you might have been coming on too strong, and that would also say why this is in the reverse, because it's not happening, because maybe you're putting too much pressure on another person to try to get them to go ahead with a plan with you. Just saying. And then we have changes coming from within, and that's like Pluto energy. So this is going to be your inner drive, and so it's going to have an effect about this new path that you want to walk, this new project, this whatever this new communication is all about. And all these freaking cards just freaking fell out. Now the good thing is that this is grounded energy up here, because it's Capricorn. It's kind of stubborn energy. So we have the Six of Wands in reverse, not feeling like you're really getting what you want. You're not feeling like you won something, like you're getting what you want. You're trying to achieve something, trying to win something, trying to get your way, trying to have victory. And this is like not having a sense of victory. And then we also have the Seven of Cups, reevaluating what you need to really look at. You're like, maybe there's some options, some confusion. Maybe you're coming out of the confusion or coming out of all these options and maybe narrowing it down. And then we do have the Ten of Cups again, 2 10s here. This could be a work-related situation right here regarding this, and home. Like maybe there's been a complete emotional breakdown about some communication. There's no communication happening. So reevaluating what it is you want, what's going to make you happy, because this is not happy at all. And then we have this brand new beginning here. So your inner drive is telling, what I'm seeing here is that, because these are all in reverse, this is some this is driving you, the things that you're not feeling victorious about, that you've actually made a decision. You've chosen one thing that you actually really do want. You want a new beginning here because you're not satisfied with whatever you were trying to go after. And so now you're really, this is bringing some change to what it is now that you're wanting to do, what kind of communication you're wanting to give to this person right here. And I know, I hope I didn't get anyone confused. Trying to let this person know what they want, trying to figure out how to communicate with this person, because you're seeing a whole new beginning here. So there, I don't know if that was like way too much, but that's what I have for you guys today. On a simpler note, if you guys liked that reading, because it was an actually longer one, let me know. But I'm going to just jump in and just go straight to 2 card readings to get through for this easier, so people don't get lost. But that's actually pretty nice. I really like how that came out. Gosh darn it. So that was for Aries. So Aries, you already have your day. Now I just confused you guys. Maybe I didn't. But we're going to find out what's going on with Taurus. Let's find out. So we have the Judgment card. This is Judgment. This is looking, reevaluating some judgment of the past. Something from the past is coming right back around to you. And so you're having to look at that and make another decision, maybe reevaluate this. Maybe this is something that you may have made the wrong judgment. So now you're reanalyzing. Imagine that with the moon in Virgo, you're reanalyzing something. And then we have the 3 of Swords. So normally this is heartbreak, but this is also communication that may have been stopped by you because of heartbreak. And so now you're reanalyzing this heartbreak situation, something that was no longer brought into, something that was just excommunicated. No more communication. So you're re-looking at this situation. It has produced no communication whatsoever. And then right now, there's also the possibility of opening up a new doorway, looking at a new way to go about a project on money, a new beginning in your material aspects. So you're really looking at that, because maybe this person that you may have been involved with, or you're thinking about how the communication had just completely come to stop because it was not, the truth was not said, it produced heartbreak. Now you're reevaluating it, thinking maybe you made a wrong judgment about a new beginning that would actually bring some solid grounding here. And as far as another person that you're dealing with, they're actually the 7 of Wands. They've actually let down their defenses. So maybe they've come into you saying something to get you to reevaluate this. They're letting, this is them being super duper passionate about a project, going forward, traveling. And before they were standing up, really defending what they wanted to do. Now they're like letting that down. They're reevaluating it and thinking maybe on this new opportunity, maybe they've come along and said, well, hey, here, yeah, I might have broken your heart. I might have said some stuff, quit communicating on you because I was not happy, but here's this opportunity. Can you rethink it? Here's what I did in my past about that. And yeah, they're looking to maybe walk away from the situation before, but now they're like coming back to this, but letting down their defense. They're like, boom, coming right through there. They're no longer able, they're no longer putting a wall up. It's like they're coming back, going back on a little journey back towards you. Going on a journey past their little defenses. So they're really in their emotions, and before they may have had a lot of conflict. So there may have been some emotional conflict with that too. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. They're thinking about rebuilding what they want to, achieve regarding money situation or home, bringing something back into fruition, trying to achieve something, trying to accomplish something again regarding that. So there, that's for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There we go. Next up is hello. I don't know who's there, but yeah, I just kind of went to a different kind of reading so it'd be simpler so people can get heard faster because it'd take forever if I do this whole reading here that I like to do. It's pretty cool. Okay, next is Gemini, Sun, and Rising Venus. Let's see what's going on with you guys. And we have for you, we have the Five of Swords. So this is about communication. This is maybe trying to, it's also conflict, but here this is a different kind of communication. This is like thinking about changing something and not working too hard about it because it's like why shake a tree when you can just eat off the ground what's already fallen and it's still good. So it's like that's the kind of communication you're thinking is like in your perception. And why is this change here though? And we have the Knight of Swords. Is like maybe maybe someone has been trying to block you from maybe they're trying to keep you from achieving something. There's you're wanting to maybe go down take some type of fast action, or someone else is wanting to try to take fast action in regards to some change that you're doing. Like they see you eating these little apples or whatever is on the ground, and it's like they want to come in and do something about it. So this is like your whatever it is that you have change about that you're wanting to communicate. This other person wants to come in and take some fast action about it. I don't know what that's going to be, but it could be regarding there might be some conflict. I do see that because this is action to this is coin and fire or earth and fire. Earth and fire is some mild conflict. So this person is actually maybe, if it's not vice versa, this person may be looking at you to cause some conflict about what you're doing. You're getting something for free, basically, instead of having to work so hard for it. And maybe they don't feel that's fair. The other person that you're dealing with, or that you could be seeing someone else doing this to you, okay? Now the other person, they're trying to actually balance things out with their money, with the home situation. They're trying to make things fair. They're trying to bring some balance. They're like pack their bags almost and getting ready to go walk away. It's like going on a little journey. They got all their stuff all nice and neat, and they got the death card in reverse. They're unwilling to change their mind about something. They're unwilling to bring something they don't know how to bring something to an end. It's like they're going round in circles, and maybe you're the one keeping them trapped. I just see that as like, yeah, maybe you have some conflict with this person, and it's like they feel like, well, how do I make this end? But I'm not willing to end it, but I'm trying to balance my money in my home situation. I'm trying to balance my material stuff, try to keep it all without making it fall. So yeah, there they are right here eating. They're trying to do things without having to work too hard. And they try to keep balance within themselves so they don't even shake the tree. So they're trying to keep balance there. So that's for you, Gemini, Sun, and Rising Venus. Next up is going to be Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus. Let's see what's going on for Cancer, and we'll find out. So for Cancer, well, there's two cards. So we have the Three of Cups in reverse. So this is rethinking about your happiness, emotions, really in your emotions, and rethinking about how you were happy in a situation before in a relationship and wanting to take charge, wanting to maybe really get a hold of yourself, control your emotions because something had made you unhappy. It wasn't going the way you're wanting it. And so now you're trying to master your emotions and maybe take charge and be the one to be a leader and really be kind though, because he's got this king. This kind of reminds me of my day. This king has this nice pet tiger, and it's such a pretty tiger. That's like energy. It's like taming the wild around him by taking control, him or her, because a female can also be king energy. Also taking control of those emotions and being able to bring things, other creatures that are able to eat you alive, bringing them into your little realm and calming them down. Maybe this is reevaluating how to make your friends happy so they're happy around you. And taking charge, you have new inspiration because there's that. He's got the staff in his hand and he's like, yes, I can do this. And then we have these 3 cards that fell out, and it's like, wow. So you're seeing that maybe these people had been taking, there was a lot of change here regarding communication, regarding the things that these people basically were eating their cake, having their cake and eating it too, and not really having to work too hard for things. And then it looks like all of a sudden they've decided to take on a new direction. There's some change here for this person, and it's causing them a lot of freaking, they are really in their head. So maybe you may be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, but this person is trying to maybe communicate, but they're having major anxiety about communicating some type of change in their thoughts and stuff here, because they're wanting their cake and eating it too. And you're looking at this person like, wow, not very happy about this person or the situation, period. And you're trying to figure out how to bring balance. How can you control your emotions regarding this person when they communicate to you? Maybe you're teaching them how to come out of the anxiety that they're feeling, and anxiety can be caused from fear, doubt, all kinds of stuff, self-sabotage. But this is change in communication coming regarding, so someone that you're dealing with is changing up their way that they speak, and they're coming to communicate. They have some anxiety and fears, some major heavy-duty fear here. Anxiety is what I would say for you, Cancer. So there you go. Next up is Leo, Sun, and Rising, and Venus. We're going to see what's going on with Leo. And yes, I'm back doing my daily readings. Because even though I have a buttload of other videos to get uploaded today and recorded today still, and I've got like more videos that I got, because I've got Wednesdays, I'm having the relationship, if you're in a relationship or not, I'm having those readings. I'm going to start putting those out too. So I'm just overloading myself, but today I have a lot of recordings to do, and then I upload them, and that takes forever. Sometimes it takes 10 minutes, and I don't know, lately it's like 30 minutes again. It's like, oh my gosh, it's kind of annoying and frustrating and disheartening. Okay, so Leo, what's going on? All right, so we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So this is taking something, it's like really coming to an end on something, some type of career, like finally letting the drop, so you can actually start seeing what you're doing. It's like you've come to a completion about something, and finally like dropping your load and looking to see where you're actually going. It's like reevaluating an end here and seeing it for the first time for what it really was. And this may be making you maybe hopefully get some new passion about inspiration to go somewhere else, do something else now, because now you're seeing some ending, a completion for what it really was. It came into reverse. So whatever that completion was, it had to do with whatever you had been really super duper inspired to finish, maybe schooling or some kind of project, some class work, or some career job, something, or hobby, whatnot. But it's something that it was like, it could even be a person, who knows. It looks like you're seeing that maybe you didn't have a lot of control as you thought you did have in this to begin with, because you were too busy. If this had been in the upright, you would have been, pretty much blindly trying to finish something without, paying attention to anything else around you, because you're too much in your head about trying to finish something and actually feeling overly controlling about it. And now you're like, here you are understanding about something, reevaluating this, ending this project that you finished, that you really had a lot of feelings about, because this is a queen, very, very inspired to do something. It's like now you're reevaluating everything and seeing it for something that maybe you may have overlooked. So looking back at something without all the feelings in there, reevaluating how your part was. And then we have this new beginning here, and it's inspired by this other person. So there's maybe it has to do with something you just finished. So someone else is coming up saying, I have this new beginning. I have this new idea for you. I'm going to inspire you with this. Look what I have for you. The Ace of Wands is like, wow, they're trying to entice you to do something. And this is just crazy. We have two aces here. So this could be a move, or this could be a new job, a relocation to a new job. But we have new money too. But this is like they're coming back with an offer about either a new home or new money situation, some type of new opportunity. They've reevaluated it and they're coming back to inspire you. Like, hey, look what I have. It's like they're enticing you. They must have really sat there in their head and thought about, how can I entice my Leo into coming back and going to this new opportunity here, this new home, this new beginning. How can I get them to want this? So they've reevaluated this, or they are reevaluating it, and they're going to come and present you with this offer. And you're going to sit there, and this could have already happened. You're sitting there reevaluating what it was that you actually had wanted that you weren't seeing before. And it's like, okay, well, geez, what did I miss here? Because they're coming back with something. Maybe they're bringing you something that you did miss, and it's a new opportunity that you almost missed out on regarding some money or home and career, what you're inspired to do. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, I almost had some cards flip out, but I just caught them before they fell. Okay, there's Virgo. They did flip out. So if they're going to flip out, and I'm trying not to have them, let's see what we have. So under everything, shall we do the top or shall we do the bottom? The underlying issue or the top issue that people actually are seeing, what you're presenting to the world, is about, oh boy, some chaos, some anxiety going on. Maybe there's your words, your communication could be, there's a lot of thinking, overthinking, overanalyzing, and yeah, that has a lot to do. This is Virgo being in the moon, so this is going to be emotionally kind of messing with your head a little. And what is causing this? And we have the injustice. Well, it's not injustice, it's the justice card in reverse. So this is something didn't go right. Something didn't go the way that it was supposed to go. That's what, and it's got you just like, oh, it needs to go the way you want it to go. Usually we don't like that. And why did this thing probably not go the way? And it's got to do with the Lovers. So we've got two major arcanas. So this is like a head over heart decision that was not made, and you're really upset about this, really overanalyzing this, trying to figure out why this happened. And as underlying issues, we've got this Knight of Cups coming in. This is someone has taken action. Where have they taken action? They're like running off to Neverland or something, but they're coming in, and maybe you just don't see that. Maybe this is what you're hoping. You're wanting to go maybe offer some type, but he's got himself a little sword in his hand, so maybe he's trying to communicate some type of words to you. Or this is you going and communicating, deciding to take action because you didn't feel that something was just. So you're reevaluating a situation, wanting to balance the scales in a situation that was not feeling pretty much balanced, wanting to turn this upright, wanting to put a sense of justice here. So if you're going to put a sense of justice here, then this is you actually going and alleviating this, like getting rid of, dropping this energy, putting it out, and changing it up and making everything upright. I just kind of messed all those cards up. So yeah, there's Virgo. You may be trying to get a person to, see things your way. And this card did fall out. And since I threw it, it's in reverse. So this is going back, trying to reconcile a situation. And so the others for that part. And we'll see what else is going on for Virgo, because those ones just fell. So I'll pull 2 cards for Virgo and 2 cards for the other person that they could be dealing with today. And I will pull 2 cards. It's just like mini cards, just keep wanting to fall out. So here we go. So there is heartbreak. There is, I'm going to call this today the excommunication. There's been excommunication, basically. No truth there's been hurt here, and really wanting to try to fix it. Because this is not wanting to end something, not wanting an ending to have come into play. So trying to go back and fix this excommunication, this heartbreak stuff here. And this other person, how are they feeling? We have them actually coming in. They're taking action, but they're moving really freaking slow about it. It's like, whatever this is, this is the conflict, is them taking forever to communicate to you, taking action, which is what I'm saying, excommunication. Like the communication is not coming in fast enough. The actions about home or assault of some type of material thing, money even, something's not, this person's taking forever to make a decision that's making you feel off grounded. This person is actually wanting a new beginning, but they have been really up in their head about it. It looks like they've taken their time. There's been a lot of conflict regarding it with them in the upright. That would be having having a lot of conflict about a new beginning regarding a new idea, new project, new money, new home, something like that with you. And now it's in the reverse, so it looks like they've reevaluated this, and they're trying to come out of conflict, and they're slowly moving forward. It's coming towards you. So there's your reading, Virgo. Let me make sure I put those back in the deck. Yeah, you have the Queen of Swords, so there's straight up communication coming in. It's going to be something that's going to make you put you in your feelings. Cold energy, logical energy. It's going to make you really analyze the situation. With that Queen of Swords there. All right. Next up is Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on with Libra. And for you, well, we have the Empress card. So this could be you just feeling pretty much like I can create anything I want. Feeling I'm going to call it, I'm not going to say that it's the narcissistic energy in a bad way. I'm going to say this is, because I don't think all narcissistic energy is bad, because sometimes we need to feel good about ourselves in order to make others feel good about us too. So there's nothing wrong with having self-care and self-love. And this is you feeling love about yourself and feeling like you can create. It's like you're feeling on top of the world. What's wrong with that? Unless you're hurting and manipulating other people, there's nothing wrong. If you're helping other people to create things, and you're nurturing and kind and caring, compassionate, and you have the good qualities and not the negative qualities that drive people insane, well, hey, even the good qualities can drive people insane. This is you just really nurturing your environment, your everything. That's what I see. And Libra, we have you really feeling stuck, though, to a situation, like feeling trapped. And so you're trying to create within the area, within the vicinity, feeling you can't communicate something because you feel kind of trapped, obligated to other things, maybe ideas are keeping you trapped in your own mind. And so maybe you feel like you can only create because, like, here we have these other people walking around kind of being like little servants and stuff, and you're on top of this hill, but it's like maybe if you try to get down from the hill, maybe you're scared that whatever you come down off your hill, I'm not getting my high platform, come off your high platform, that things aren't, you might not have control. So you kind of feel stuck because maybe you actually like being up here on top of the world. And it's maybe feeling a little bit of heartbroken. I mean, this little dragon dude he looks kind of sad, like he's trapped in his own place. He can't get out of this. So he has to master, or she has to master her little world that she has created because she can't get out. It's like, how do I get out? I don't even know. My wings are broken. I can't even fly out. I mean, this dragon, if they could realize their wings are right there, there's nothing wrong with their wings, they could actually whip themselves out and fly above those walls. They could probably even get through the cracks. Maybe they see these cracks. This is me going into my mind now. They see these cracks and get out. They see little glimmers of hope and stuff, but yet they're still pretty much happy sitting here controlling these other people, having their world. This is pretty hard to maybe break free. It's feeling pretty much trapped mentally. And as far as other people, what are they that you're dealing with? They might be causing you some issues too. They might be keeping you trapped there, like they are enabling you. And we have actually the Three of Wands. There's competition. This is like these people, they don't want to merge with you. They're maybe rethinking how to keep you, they're trying to maybe, like, this would be like really inspired to merge ideas, really wanting to get forward going on some types of projects and stuff like that. But this person says to me that they don't want to really do that. They're rethinking how they would like to do it. So they're maybe reevaluating a project that, do I merge with this person? Right now, they're not wanting to. They've actually turned down something. And so what's going on? And then we have the Four of Wands. This is like really going from the 3 to the 4, and they're both in the reverse. It's like they've turned down wanting to rebuild something here. There's like no balance here, but they don't know how to really they don't know how to inspire you, and they may be trying to figure out how to inspire you, how to merge together with you to create a happier balance, to turn this around, to make this happy. But it looks like it would be like totally opposite. Like they'd have to find balance first before they could actually inspire you to, to create with them. That's what this person wants you to do, is create. But they're right now at a stop. They don't know how to do this. Of course, maybe you're blocking them because if they try to get through, they've tried to get through before. It's like it looks like, wow, look at how that is. It's like, this is what they've seen. They've seen you over there. You're in your little high balance. You're balanced in your home. And this person has been trying to create, but they must not know how to get over those walls. Do you understand? I'm pretty sure you'll get that. That's for Libra, Sun and Rising Venus. That's pretty interesting how that one just kind of pooped out. Like, wow, really? When I turned it around. So they're having a really hard time trying to get over those walls, and you're feeling stuck in your walls. Next up is Scorpio. Hello, Dusty Rose. Hello. 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 I don't. Oh, that's hi and hello. Just said in a different way, which is pretty cool. All right. So next up is Scorpio. And Scorpio, we have you. These 3 cards fell out. They're not going to be for the Scorpio reading, but there's some kind of communication coming in regarding a wish fulfillment. And so look at that. It's like, wow. And then there's the Queen of Cups. Like, ooh, I'm so happy, so full of love and joy and hope, and wow, just feeling overjoyed about some communication coming in about, a wish come true, like some wish, there's like this wish is coming true, and it's like making you feel like, wow, Scorpio, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm very proud to have given you an answer to something that you're just going to be wish fulfilled. Wow. Okay, so let's go on. Scorpio, what's going on with Scorpio? So for Scorpio, 2 cards, and we have the Queen of Swords. So this is like really in your feelings and wanting only truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, whatever. Whoever you're communicating with, it's like you're ready to cut their heads off. You'll cut them with your communication is pretty precise. You're feeling pretty smart. You're feeling pretty much having an understanding of things going, how the truth is and stuff. And so you're really knowing where you want to go and who you want to be with and all that fun stuff. And you're not having a problem with communicating, maybe hopefully not too cold though. And then we have not having reevaluating something that you may have been intuitively thinking about before. And this is like, maybe this is after reevaluating this is you actually knowing the truth and standing up, feeling, I know the truth. I've looked at what it is, and maybe I had doubt before, but now I'm seeing it. Maybe you had doubted your own intuition about something, and now you're really guarded about it too. And then for the other person coming in, they have they have the Chariot card. I've never actually pulled this card. This is like really cool. Okay, well, here, I'll put it in the upright, because this is this other person. This person who was trying to express their identity, like trying to go forward on something, thinking that they could actually go forward, but now it's in the reverse. So this is like them not feeling really super secure about their own way to express themselves, going forward into anything. And this is a new path, or the Nine of Pentacles in reverse too. So this is maybe about home, or many of their security, not feeling secure about who they are, how they express themselves. So they're maybe trying to figure it out. But you're already knowing the truth about them. It's like they're trying to show you something different than but they're not really secure about something. They're not secure in themselves. And before, they were trying maybe to express, they were going the other way, trying to show like, I can do this all by myself. I'm Mr. Independent or Mrs. Independent. I got this, and I'm going to go do my own thing. Because here we are, right there, like just running off, doing my own thing, taking off away from you, go express myself here. But now it's like, wait, they've something stopped them, and now they're reevaluating and trying to go back the other way. What the heck? It's like a total turnaround. Like, well, wait a minute. That's not my thing. What do you come back here? Oh, and you're like, oh, I got the truth. I will cut you. Don't play me. Okay, Scorpio. There we go. Don't mind my storytelling. It's cute though. So that's for Scorpio. Next up is Sagittarius, Sun and Rising Venus. I shuffled these 1 time, or 2 times actually. I just hate shuffling these this way, because they start to get a little goofy, but sometimes I feel that the cards need to just get shuffled. And this one is one of those times. All right. So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. Let's see what's going on for you guys. So for you, we have, boom, the 6 of Wands. So this is like, wow, feeling like you won something. What did you win? This is something that you've been pretty passionate about, and it's like you feel like you've won. And there's also a take notice what this might mean to you, but there's this there's these little birds, one on top of her head and one on the hand, and that's feeling like, wow. I don't know, I had a dream like this too, so it was like, wow, a bird on a hand and a bird, they're doves. So this is kind of weird, but I know I have Sagittarius in my chart, but that's like my Mars, I believe. So like, this is for Sagittarius though. This is like, look at this. So you have These birds are a sign of peace, because I did go look up the meaning of that dream when I had the dream. This is a sign of peace being bestowed and feeling. So this is a sense of victory, maybe of peace. Maybe this is something that you had wanted, was peace, because this is what I see, is that there's a sense of victory and peace, like you've brought a situation to peace, to something like taking the war out of someone and bringing balance in, and that's a pretty awesome energy. And it's like you're going back towards someone with this peace offering. Yeah, we got the Eight of Cups. This is not walking away. This is going back towards someone, going back and offering that peace to this other person. It's like you're going back towards your future. This is reflecting. You've reflected and you're like, oh, well, you found peace. That's what you're bringing. And this other person, they have heartbreak. They have their excommunication right now. They don't want to speak. They've got that sword right in front. They don't want to speak. They've got their other two swords just crossed, like, stay the heck away. This is my truth, and don't cross my line. I'm healing this person. And it's like, and so now you're trying to bring them peace. They're not really interested. They're reevaluating why they would even want an opportunity with you, like a new beginning. They're heartbroken and in a lot of conflict. Maybe now they're coming out of conflict by reevaluating this new opportunity that maybe you are presenting to them. But it's first, maybe they might have said, hell no. Oh no, there's too much conflict here. There's the swords energy, the heartbreak. Is like, this is not going to happen. That's a clash. But now it's like, well, I'm thinking what maybe there is. So this person may be thinking maybe this new opportunity will bring them healing. So, and here you are coming and giving them peace, a peace offering. You're going back into a situation, which would be most likely that person. If it doesn't fit your scenario, don't make it fit. But that's what I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. Capricorn, you're next. So let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Capricorn, here we go. Bam, you guys have judgment. It's like, boom, it's here. You need to make a judgment call. There's some type of new awareness about a past situation, and it needs to be brought doing your finalization about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's time. That's what I get. And then we have the Four of Swords. So this is something that you may be presented with, and you need to take some time out, and you're reflecting. You may not be communicating because you need to make sure you have absolute clarity about the final judgment that you're making here. And this other person that you may be dealing with, they're coming in as the Fool, like coming back, like, what the heck is that thing right there? They're not understanding. They're trying to just take a leap of faith. They're coming in like a fool, basically. Like they know they're taking a risk, and they're freaking looking at you as their freaking abundance, 10 of freaking pentacles. Like they're looking to start a project that will go into completion, that will bring them this right here. And you're having to make a judgment about that, because this is a final, clear decision you're giving this person. This person is willing to take a leap of faith. They're taking a risk. They see this as something totally 100% solid and secure for them. So they're like really waiting on you to give them an answer. Capricorn. Beautiful cards. God. Whoa. Okay, Aquarius. Next is Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're going to find out what's going on for Aquarius. And geez, that's just like way too many freaking cards again. Okay, so we have a group. We have some insecurity going on about money in the home, and we have something not going the way that it was supposed to go, like the world, like trying to redo something all over again to get that. And then we have not using intuition, not feeling really secure about it, but trying to master your emotions and start from the beginning. And then another person for you we have this other person is really about their money. They're feeling really insecure. They're not feeling quite stable, and they don't feel like there's a fair share being given to them. And so they're thinking about maybe just saying F it and, trying to find some balance here. They're trying to figure out how to balance things out with, their possessions and stuff like that, because they don't feel, they're feeling a loss. They feel like they can't persevere any longer. They don't feel very stable. This person that you're dealing with, and you may be trying to start a new beginning with them, trying to offer them help here, trying to offer them help out of your heartfelt help, going against what your intuition, because rethinking what you may have perceived before about it, because right now you don't feel like the wheel is going in the favor of like how it should be. It's not turning favorably, so maybe you're able to see that you can help and you've turned it down before, and so now you're offering them a new beginning. This is an emotional thing too for this person, because they don't feel very stable either in their home or their money or even in their possessions, because they're trying to balance. They're trying to find balance in their possessions. So there you go. That is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And last but not least, we have Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to find out what's going on with Pisces. So Pisces, and you guys are really going to be I think, thinking about enlightenment and compassion, and also about how you perceive communication regarding business, skill, people, that kind of stuff. And what else do we got? Oh yeah, and then you're also trying to express yourself too. So that's what we got for Pisces. That's the major energy, that's because there's planets in your sign. And so that would be the Neptune, and that would be Mercury, which is communication, and then of course the Sun, self-expression. So dreamy Pisces. What's going on in Pisces? And we have death here. So this is like maybe ending a situation, just saying, I give up. I have to let this go. It's done. There's nothing more to do here. It's over, done with. I have to start something totally new here. I have to lift myself up out of this burden, out of this misery or whatever, because I see the green grass all around me, and I see the opportunity in the sky. My sky's been dark and gray, but now I see the purple, which is healing, and I'm just giving it up. I'm surrendering. This is Pisces. Those black roses, they're falling out away from you. They're falling down onto the ground now. They're coming away. Maybe you've covered yourself, metaphorically speaking, covered yourself in black roses, wanting to just shield everybody out, give a facade or give a coldness which may not even meant to have been projected to other people. But this is surrendering, just leaving it up, giving it up, letting go, and boom, Let's see what else we got for you. Going into your own little world, off to a new venture. You're doing healing of your mind, body, and soul here. This is flying off to wherever in your mind. This is in your head, metaphorically again. Flying off to the great blue yonder. Don't know where I'm going, but it's gonna happen. Whatever comes my way, I'm done. I'm ascending to a higher height. I'm gonna go towards where those emotions are. There's emotions way out there that are attainable, and it's like you're gonna start heading into a path. There's gonna be a lot of help here. There's gonna be a lot of new experiences coming up for you. Some new things that are gonna make you actually be blessed, feel blessed that you actually have surrendered to a situation and taken a new path finally, which is nice. And the music must be getting to my head for me to be so artistically blah. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is a person that you may be dealing with. They don't feel really secure. They're reevaluating. Maybe they've been really selfish. I'm going to say it because that's what I see, just sense in my head. Somebody's been really selfish and thinking only about themselves here. And I normally don't get that. Some kids with them too. There's a lot of kids here. And this is like really, helping those kids out. But as far as you may not have been one of them that they are helping. And these little black things, it's like maybe they were taking from you too, because there's those black things you're letting them go, and they're trying to pick them off. So this could have been you that they're picking them off. But here it's like now they're no longer able to do that. It's like it's in reverse. It's like maybe they're seeing how their heart was not so great after all. Maybe they're reevaluating how much they did pluck away from you. And they may be trying to come in really fast, reconsidering coming in fast. Maybe there was a lot of conflict before because of this. They were really thinking about their own actions, and now maybe they're trying to come in with some fast communication, trying to rectify the situation, but it might be too late. They might be trying to stop you. Maybe they see that you're taking off and they're trying to charge forward to come in to stop you. There you go, Pisces, Sun and Rising Venus. Enjoy your guys' day. Look forward to the rest of this readings that I'll have out, and they will with this because they're all separate for each sign. So thank you. Have a great day, and thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Love y'all.